Alright, y'all. So here are my unfiltered thoughts on MGK versus Eminem. Here are my thoughts. Alright. Now I'll be honest with you. When I first heard Rap Devils, it took me a little bit to get used to the Rap Devils beat at first. I liked the track overall. I loved it. I'm not gonna lie. Eminem's Kill Shot this was cool, but it wasn't the M that we all grew up on, in my opinion. His punchlines and his rhyme schemes were kind of there, but I just enjoyed Rap Devil a little bit better. That's all. And I think that just all comes from the fact that I'm a little Midwest biased, kind of. That's what I'm gonna use. That's my little excuse. Just kidding. But in all honesty, though, I feel like I just watched the recent interview that MGK did on the Breakfast Club. And I enjoyed it. This is one of the very few interviews that I actually watched from the Breakfast Club that I watched through and through. So and I really enjoyed it because I really do like MGK's music, and I really do like MGK as a person. I mean, he's pretty damn straightforward in his interviews. Always seemed to be really straightforward in interview that he's always been in. So, and if you haven't watched the interview from the Breakfast Club with MGK, for the most part, he just broke down his feud with Eminem, the Halsey rumors with G-Eazy, that kind of thing, and then they even talked about Mac Miller's death towards the end of the interview. But then they broke down addiction and things like that. And I believe Charlamagne brought up, okay, well, if you have all these problems, why don't you just talk to your therapist? And MGK says, well, why would I go to a therapist if I have you guys? And plus, like, where I'm from, like, you didn't grow up, I didn't grow up, where I'm from, like, I didn't grow up, you didn't talk about your problems. For the most part, even throughout the interview, MGK always said, like, well, I kept it pretty G. I keep a lot of things in, so I'm all right. But he said, I'm not going to slow down on my drug use just because Mac's gone. And I understand that wholeheartedly because a lot of people cope differently, But I do feel like MGK does have a handle on whatever he decides to do. I feel like he won't end up in that particular predicament given the fact that he almost did become Mac. Even he said that, and that's just quoting him from the interview. And I feel like he'll be all right for the most part. I feel like, since he has a 9-year-old daughter who he's living for, and he loves to death, I'm sure he'll be all right. And he will seek help if need be, if he decides to do so. But like I said, everyone copes in different ways, and I'm sure he'll be okay. If you guys have anyone who's struggling with addiction, just let them, talk to them as you can, try to get them help, and then some. But in my final thoughts in regards to MGA versus Eminem, it was a cool feud, man. I like, it ignited a lot of. I know a lot of people chose sides and things like that, and that's cool. But I respect both artists, individually and equally. I liked Rap Devil just better than Killshot. I'm sorry, but I just did. I mean, I listened to him. I mean, like MGK and everyone else. I grew up listening to Eminem. Alright, and I loved him, but I kind of dislike Rap Devil just a little bit more. So that's where I got to say on that. This has been your boy Chef Cecil, man. One love.